Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a title that has been quietly building a massive reputation in the mature indie space. It is called Tales of Androgyny. Developed by Majalis, this game is currently in active development, but it already offers a shockingly robust experience. It bridges the gap between a classic, turn-based RPG and a heavily narrative-driven visual novel. And while it is well known for its unconventional character dynamics and mature themes, we're here to answer the real question. Is it actually a good game? Let us break down the mechanics, the story, and the visual quality to see how it ranks. First up, let us talk about the mechanics. If you came into this expecting a simple, point-and-click visual novel, you are going to be very surprised. Tales of Androgyny features a surprisingly unforgiving turn-based combat system. You have to manage your standard health and stamina, but there is also a third resource to monitor: your character's composure. Enemies will actively try to lower this stat, using specialized attacks that distract or overwhelm your character. If your composure breaks, the battle is effectively over, leading to some very unique penalty scenarios. The strategy here is genuinely deep. You have to balance offensive strikes, defensive stances, and resource management to survive. It is challenging, rewarding, and forces you to think a few steps ahead. For mechanics, I am giving Tales of Androgyny an 8.5 out of 10. It is complex, strategic, and far better than it has any right to be. Moving on to the story. Set in a rugged, dangerous fantasy world, the narrative framework is relatively simple. You play as an adventurer navigating treacherous lands filled with bandits, monsters, and a cast of very eccentric characters. Because the game is still in development, the overarching main plot can sometimes feel like it takes a back seat to the moment-to-moment encounters. However, the world building itself is fascinating. The dialogue is surprisingly witty, and the game does an excellent job of subverting classic fantasy tropes. The characters you meet have distinct personalities, and the branching paths based on whether you win or lose your battles add a lot of replay value. That being said, it is more of an open-ended sandbox adventure than a tight, cinematic narrative. For the story, it earns a solid 7 out of 10. It sets a great tone, but I'm excited to see how the main plot evolves in future updates. Finally, let us look at the visual quality. This is where Majalis truly shines as a developer. The 2D sprite work in this game is nothing short of fantastic. During combat, the character animations are fluid, expressive, and packed with personality. The user interface is clean and intuitive, which is incredibly important for a game with such deep RPG mechanics. But where the game really stands out is in its event artwork. Without crossing the boundaries of YouTube, let us just say that the visual rewards and the visual penalties are highly detailed, unapologetically bold, and incredibly well drawn. The developer has a very specific, stylized aesthetic, and they execute it flawlessly. For visual quality, I am giving it a 9 out of 10. It is a visual treat from start to finish. So, where does that leave us? Tales of Androgyny is far more than just a niche, mature visual novel. It is a strategically demanding RPG wrapped in a beautifully drawn, highly suggestive package. Majalis has created a foundation that is both engaging to play and captivating to look at. Averaging out our scores, Tales of Androgyny earns a highly respectable 8.1 out of 10. If you are a fan of challenging combat systems, and you do not mind your fantasy adventures having a very mature edge, this is absolutely one to keep on your radar. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments what game you want me to cover next. See you in the next one.